Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this session, we're going to solve simultaneous equations, linear simultaneous equations, by the method of substitution. So this method is really useful if you want to do higher math, and also if you want to solve simultaneous equations which are not both linear. So for example, if you have a quadratic equation and a linear equations, or a mixture of any other cubic function, and so on. So you do need to learn this method for those type of simultaneous equations. All right, so here we have two equations which are linear and we need to solve them simultaneously. Now, what do we need to do in order to solve by the method of substitution? Well, we do need to make one of the variable the subject of the formula. Only in other words, we need to rearrange and make x the subject or make y the subject. Okay, so before anything, let's name these equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now, before you just select any of the equation to rearrange, what you need to do is to have a look and see which one is easy to rearrange. Now, if you know about rearranging, you know that if I choose equation 1, I'm going to end up with a fraction. So if I make x the subject, I'm going to have 2y over 3 and so on. But equation 2 is much easier to rearrange because y is already on. All I have to do is take away 2x. So I'm going to say from 1, from 2. So that's equation 2. Y is going to be equal to 7 minus 2x. I'm going to take away 2x on both sides. So now I've made y the subject. I'm going to substitute y in equation 1. Okay, so don't try to put y again into equation 2. So it means substitute y into 1. Okay, so now what do I have? I have 3x minus 2. So in space of y, I'm going to substitute this lot here. So instead of y, I'm going to write 7 minus 2x. Okay, so if you expand this, so sorry guys, this is equal to 0. I'm now going to expand this, so 3x minus 2 times 7 is minus 14, and then minus 2 times minus 2x, that's going to be plus 4x, and that's equal to 0. So now I'm collecting like terms and getting rid of this 14. So 3x plus 4x, that is 7x, and then that's equal to 0. This side is negative, so I'm going to plus 14 on both sides. That means I'm going to end up with 0 plus 14, which is 14. Now, if you divide both sides by x, and then that will give you x equals 14 over 7, that's going to be equal to 2. All right, guys, so that is the value of x. Now we're going to put x into where we can go back into 2. So because we know y is equal to 7 minus 2x. So now we can say y is equal to this lot here. 7 minus 2 times x, which is 2. So that is equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. So therefore, y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 2. Now let's check our equation. So if I have 2 and x is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, and y is 3, so plus 3, 4 plus 3 is 7, so that works. That means I have got this right. Now for this example then, we have a plus 4b equals 6, 8b minus a equals negative 3. I'm going to call this equation 1, and this is equation 2. And I'm going to make a the subject from 1. So from 1, a is going to be equal to, I'm going to remove this plus 4b by doing minus 4b on both sides. So this is going to be equal to 6 minus 4b. Okay, so now I can sub a into equation 2, which means I'll have 8b minus A is going to be equal to 6 minus 4b. Now we have to be very careful because there's a minus here and this one has a minus. So 8b minus 6, and then minus and minus out of the bracket, that's going to be plus 4b, and this is equal to negative 3. So now I'm going to collect like terms. So that's going to be 12b equals to, I'm going to add 6 on both sides, so negative 3 plus 6, that's equal to 3, because negative 6 plus 6, that's going to be 0. So therefore b is going to be equal to 3 over 12, which is a quarter. Now I'm going to sub in b into 1 because I've already used equation 2. So sub b into 1. Okay, so what do we have? A plus 4, and my b is 1/4, and that's going to be equal to 6. So 4 and 4 times quarter, that will give you 1. So a plus 1 is equal to 6. Take away 1 on both sides, therefore a is equal to 6. Take away 1, which is 5. Now let's try this. So a is 5, so 5, and I know this 4 times quarter gave me 1, so 5 plus 1 is 6. That means this works. And now for this question, we have a bit of geometry here. It's not obvious, it's not saying you should do this or that, but I thought I will do this example. You can solve obviously by any method, but we're going to use the substitution method. We're told the angle at A, this one here, is 12 degrees greater than the angle at C. What does that mean? If our angle at C is this one, if I add 12, then that will give me x. Okay, so I'm going to write x is equal to 3y plus 12. Okay, so that is my equation 1. Now, what else can I do here? Because I have 2 variables, so I do need 2 equations in order to be able to solve this. Now, I know angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So I can now say x plus 3y is equal to 180 degrees. This will give me 2x plus 3y equals to 180 degrees. Now I'm happy with this arrangement here. I just need to rearrange this one. Oh, actually, I'm just going to use x into here. Okay, so we can now say sub x, okay, from 1, that is, yeah, from 1 into equation 2. So we called this one equation 2. So x is whole thing here because we just want one variable. Okay, so that means 2, and then x is going to be 3y plus 12. Okay, so that's just that part, plus 3y equals to 180 degrees. So expand this, you will get 6y plus 24 plus 3y equals to 180 degrees. 6y plus 3y is 9y. Okay, we're going to take away 24 both sides, so this is going to be equal to 180. Take away 24, this is going to be 156. So therefore y is going to be equal to 156 over 9. Okay, we can simplify this. I can see these numbers here are divisible by 3. So there is 3 here, and there is 5 3 here, and there is 2 3 there. So that's equal to 52 over 3. So that is my y. Now I used equation 2. Now I'm going to go back to x and say x is equal to 3. My y is 52 over 3, and then I need to add 12. So 3 and 3 will cancel, so therefore x is going to be equal to 52 plus 12, which is going to be 64. So that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.